Welcome back to Patch Notice. I'm your host, Jacky, and today we're going to be going through the October the 22nd update for Deadlock. So let's get right into it. Ranked. Badges have been revealed, and players have been given their first ever rank. On screen now are the high quality rips straight from the game files. You can see how beautiful all 11 of these ranks are. Of course, there's also 6 sub-ranks inside of each of these ranks, with some oddities to them. On screen now you see how it usually works for each rank. But for Alchemist, they've for some reason identified rank 6 with Roman numerals, where all other ranks use the star. Valve also made some secret UI changes. On screen here is the new confirm and ready up button that you can see when playing a game of Deadlock, with a slightly new theme to it with the colours. They also overhauled the match countdown screen to have this light green tint and a bit of a new animation when loading into a public game. Kinda cool. Valve's certainly working on a few things that they don't want you to know about, and one of them is quite cheeky. It's this. A new in development UI command that's been added to the game. Through the console, you can enable citadel_unit_status_use_true that will give you this desired effect. It will allow you to use the new in development nameplates for both guardians, walkers, shrines, and jungle camps, which are actually quite nice. Let's have a look how it looks over on the amber side, as the footage you're seeing here depicts how it looks to spectators. So if you're watching an esports game of Deadlock or just spectating your friends, this is what it's going to look like potentially in the coming patches. I imagine right now Valve are testing this and trying to come up with a more thematic way to display HP. From an in-game perspective though, this is the colour scheme that will be used and how it looks with the more classic colours. Hell, the overhaul for jungle camps is probably one of the notable ones to look at, as I actually think it looks really nice. It indicates quite easily what HP is, similarly to how the old ones worked, using notches before it was multiple squares to indicate blocks of health, like here. You can see on current Deadlock, this is how the nameplates look. Very low key, minimalist, and not looking to take up much space. In the potentially new ones that you can force now through that console command, you can see there's a little bit more thematic feel to them. They do still work in the same way, displaying tooltip pop-ups on top for debuffs and damage modifiers, and even indicating if someone's put to sleep with a micro countdown giving you an indication of when that effect is going to stop. This also works in the same way when parrying towers. All in all, it's a pretty cool potential update, and just something I wanted to show off for now. You can access it and play with it in game if you're interested. Let's get into map changes then, as the map has undergone quite a few changes as of late. Of course, here at Dead Air, we've been a little bit busy with the Cursed Apple Clash, and Patch Notice is something that I do entirely on my own. So rooting through the files whilst only having a laptop in London wasn't possible. However, now I can show you, of course, what's changed in full detail, and this is one of my favourite overhauls to a prefab in Deadlock. The building looks gorgeous now with an amazing theme. Even the taxi location with another jungle camp, of course, has been overhauled as well. They've kept a similar thematic feel, but changed the way the building looks, adding more rubble, more detail, and almost now as if it once was a cab location that's crumbled over the years, and the roof has collapsed on the taxi rank's only working car. Fate, I suppose. What a cruel mistress she can be. But all in all, map changes were pretty nice. You're getting a lot of details coming in, and art passes are certainly being worked on. One of them, of course, is this one, and this is a big fan favourite for me. I love the patch we got where they decided to add Frog's Leg to the Soul Urn. Unfortunately, it wouldn't use those frog's legs to run away. They were never animated. But as of late, that animation's gone in, and you can see now how it looks finally in game. It's actually kind of hilarious, whilst also being very adorable. This Soul Urn can sprint, and he will give up for absolutely nothing. As long as no one's standing within a radius around him, of course, the frog's legs will spawn in, and he will begin his journey back towards the spawn point. It's very fun to watch, and a lovely addition. But that is it for your patch notice for the 22nd of October. Don't forget, if you'd like to know more about what we're up to here at Dead Air, go watch the podcast. I've been your host, Jacky. Check us out on socials, and we will catch you on the streets of New York next time.